been called the devil's advocate, the father of modern politics, and the most misunderstood man of the Renaissance. Meet Niccolò Machiavelli, the mind behind The Prince, and the man who told rulers what they really needed to hear. Born in 1469 in Florence, Italy, a city of artists, thinkers, and political chaos, Machiavelli wasn't a prince nor a nobleman. He was a middle-class intellectual who served the powerful Florentine Republic as a diplomat and civil servant. For 14 years, he met kings, popes, and generals. He watched power shift like tides, brutally, unpredictably, and he took notes. But in 1512, the Medici family, enemies of the Republic, returned to power. Machiavelli was arrested, tortured, and exiled. Stripped of power, he turned to the only weapon left, his pen. In 1513, Machiavelli wrote The Prince, not as a dream of an ideal world, but as a survival guide for rulers in a brutal one. He wrote that a successful leader might need to lie, cheat, or even kill. Not out of evil, but to protect their state. It is better to be feared than loved, if you cannot be both. With lines like that, people thought he was cold, ruthless, even satanic. The term Machiavellian came to mean manipulation, deception, but that's not the full story. In truth, Machiavelli believed in civic virtue and admired the Roman Republic. In other works like Discourses on Livy, he even promoted democracy and warned against tyranny. His genius was separating politics from morality, showing how power actually works, not how it should work. That honesty made him dangerous and revolutionary. Machiavelli died in 1527, mostly forgotten. But centuries later, his writings would shape modern political science, strategy, and diplomacy. Love him or fear him, he changed how the world thinks about power. Niccolò Machiavelli, not a monster, not a saint. Just the first man brave enough to tell the truth about politics, and that truth still echoes today.